Right, so what I got is some basic fittings from B&Q to make the dome lights with. So that's my rudimentary resin cast of a dome light for Dalek. And I got these bits of plumbing. Basically because that fits in there more or less like that. It's a little bit too long. So what I'm going to do is cut the end off that, this bit here, and then I can just make a big hole in the dome either side and just shove that in, and the screw top will basically go inside there, and the whole thing will screw together. So here's one I made earlier. So what I've done is I've made a hole and put this light fitting inside this part, and then what I'm going to do now is basically I've sawn off the end of this, so that was originally like that, and I've sawn it off because I don't need that part, because I've still got to get it into the dome and kind of fixed in place. So putting that in there gives me that, and then basically this screw top can clamp it all together onto the dome. I can fit my light in there, and with a bit of pressure the dome light itself will fix pretty much on there. I might need a couple of screws to hold it on with, but hopefully it will just be held on by its own pressure, and I won't need to worry about it too much. And that should be a fairly tight fit. And so that's one of the ideas I've got for the dome lights. The trouble is I'm going to have a big hole drilled on either side of the dome to receive this mechanism, because that's all I could find. I suppose if I was a bit harder I could have found something with a smaller hole. I mean, really what I want is something like this big, because later on if I decide to change the movie Dalek to a conventional showcraft Dalek, it's a little bit difficult to do that when you drill these massive holes in the dome to receive stuff like this. So ideally what I need is a fitting that will go on like that. So I'm still playing around with the idea. So I'm still kind of thinking what I can do. So, but something like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm still working it up. Yeah, so keep you posted, I guess.